And welcome back to Elite Dangerous Horizons. As you can see, I changed my coloring of my spaceship a little bit. Today I'm going to show you some of the new missions that have been added to the Horizons expansion that make making money just a little bit easier than I thought it would be, but still relatively challenging. So I'm going to show you one of the missions that I just took. It's actually an illegal mission, which I shouldn't be taking, but I'm desperate for money. We're going to be delivering slaves, which is an illegal thing in the world, in the game, everywhere. And here the slaves are basically need to be delivered about 3-4 jumps away in a system. How far away is it? I forgot. In a system called Cremain, which is something like 8, maybe 9 light years away from here, and it does pay quite well. They give you 62,000 credits for completing the mission. So we're gonna see how this goes. This is the first illegal mission I've taken in the expansion, so we'll see if we have people chasing us and if we actually get killed. But there's actually some missions here that have been added that just require you to go to different places, and let's just take off and go. And a lot of these missions don't really require you to complete anything illegal. You just have to deliver messages. So I think this is a new type of a mission that has been added that I haven't really seen before, where basically you jump from a system to system, and all you have to do is essentially deliver messages, and it gives you quite a lot of credits, and it also increases your reputation. But I think it's more of a training mission for planet landings, because all of these missions I've done so far, they all had a planet landing involved, so you actually had to be able to kind of approach a planet and then land on a station nearby. And I think this is one of those missions where I have to land on a frozen planet called Viet Beacon, and this is in the Cremain system. So let's actually just open up the galaxy map and plot our way to that system. And since I've been here before, I can actually see some of the locations that I've visited, and I think where we're going is right here, Viet Beacon. So this is the location we're going to. So we're going to select this part and plot a route to go here. And the cool thing that I think they've added just recently is the actual information for every planet. So here it actually tells you the mass of the planet, the radius of the planet, its gravity, basically everything about it. It says no volcanism, no atmosphere, what it contains, and of course it tells you what can be mined here. Now I'm not sure if they're going to be adding mining to this game at some point, but I hope they are. Either way though, I'm kind of excited about what they've added so far. So you can actually, essentially you can investigate every single planet, you can read about it, you can check out some of their satellites, you can of course check out the stations that orbit those planets. And here I believe it says slaves are prohibited, so we're delivering slaves from one system to another, and it's actually an illegal good. And as I'm charging my shift drive, and as I'm actually aligning with the next destination, in the spirit of Star Wars, we're gonna roleplay as if we're delivering the slaves for the Empire. And here, let's just say that these two slaves are part of the Skywalker family, possibly his mother, and possibly Anakin Skywalker. And this is the beautiful hyperspace that you get to experience every time you jump in between stars. And here, what we need to do is we're basically going to be jumping from a star to star, just waiting for our FSD drive to cool down. And as soon as it's down, as soon as it's up again, we're going to initiate our next jump and go to the next system called Potriti. And we'll experience the hyperspace again. So here I'm just trying to avoid getting scanned or getting attacked by anyone, because having an illegal cargo on my ship is not particularly comforting. But you know what? It's all about the money. So I think as long as we can actually make enough money to buy some kind of a permit to go to the Earth system, I think I'll be really happy, because that's my goal right now. I just want to go to Earth, and I want to be able to trade there and live there and so on and so forth. And to do that, I need a permit, and the permit is really expensive from what I understand. I'm currently at almost 100,000 credits, and I've only restarted the game a few days ago. So it's not very difficult to make money, but a lot of these missions, each mission basically is very time consuming. I think this illegal mission is probably one of the fastest ones I've seen so far, but usually expect to spend at least an hour on every single mission. At least the ones that pay well. The ones that don't pay well might be a little bit faster. Where are we going? Where is the next target? Next target is right here.
Frameshift drive charged.
And this is the last system called Cremain. So here we're just going to basically aim for that planet, or I think it's actually a moon of a gas giant, and then land on it and hopefully complete this mission. Alright, so we're in the system. Now we just have to... Conflict zone, high intensity. No, thank you. I'm not ready for that. We just have to aim ourselves at the target, and here we go. And we're just basically going to go to this planet called Viet Beacon. It's quite far away, actually. It's about... it's over 5,000 light seconds away, which is a really long distance. I'm not sure how much this is in astronomical units, but it is far. It will take us possibly 10 to 15 minutes real time of flying there. Now, there are actual security forces in this system already, and I need to be careful not to approach them too closely, because if they scan me, they'll possibly either attack or penalize me and tell me to drop my cargo. And that means the mission will basically end and the slaves will die in space, which is very unfortunate. So we're gonna try to pretend we're Han Solo trying to smuggle these two slaves that just want to start a new life on a different planet. And we're going to assume that this is not an illegal mission, but possibly it is. Anyway, so a few more minutes left before we approach the location. And you can kind of see the rings approaching. That's of course because this is a gas giant that has several moons orbiting around it. And you'll actually see the gas giant. It's very beautiful. I believe there's actually some sort of a colony or some kind of a mine around it. Although I'm not sure what exactly they're mining on it. But I've been here before and I've seen this. Oh, there it is. I've seen this beautiful location there. It has very bright white rings around it. And it's sort of bluish in color there. It's on our right now. Anyway, so let's try to not overshoot, and we overshot, of course. Wasn't paying attention. Let's turn around and try to land. And so here we go. So this is the white-ish moon of that gas giant, whatever the name of the gas giant is. And obviously it kind of looks like cheese again. But what we need to do is we need to try to face toward it. As soon as we see it, there we go. So we're gonna face it in a few seconds, and then basically approach it right now. There we go. And then we're gonna orbital flight, and then we're gonna wait for the gliding part. Going a little bit too fast, but that's okay. Oh, maybe not. And too fast for orbital cruise. That's usually when the game loads and allows you to approach surface at basically a speed of 0. So even if you're afraid you're gonna crash, you're not really going to crash, because as soon as it reloads, it will basically let you start from somewhere above the planet, but at a speed of 0, which is not very realistic. But you know what? I'm not complaining. So this is Viet Beacon. We just need to make sure we don't really get attacked by anyone. So I'm gonna check my... there's nobody here, right? No one here. Perfect. And so all we need to do now is approach the beacon and land somewhere on this base. And the thing is, it's really cool because this is a really white planet. So you'll actually see that every little station on the planet has... various buggies, various little spaceships just kind of flying around on the surface and just kind of exploring the surface, which is something I haven't seen before. And on this planet, it was really easy to see them because they're so bright white. And there's actually something that's flying. I think that's just a spaceship. Uh-oh. Federal Security Service. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Moving to intercept. Uh-oh. No, you're not. You're not moving anyone. You're not moving anywhere. Okay, I need to approach this quicker. They found out I have illegal drugs. Request docking really fast. Oh boy. Oh boy. I think I can request now, maybe? No, too far. How about now? There we go.
Docking request granted.
Okay, which one? Which one is it? Oh, I can't see it. Where is it? 4. Which one is 4? I think it's one of these because they're both lit up. So I'm gonna have to approach it faster before the police gets us. Okay, I think this is 4. This must be 4. Oh no. Come on. Oh wow, lucky guess. And what an interesting approach I have. Okay, let's do this fast. Do this fast. Okay, good. And position ourselves. And okay. Gently. And professionally. Excellent.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Okay, so nobody caught us, even though it seems like they were saying something. Well, you know what? The mission is not done yet. So let's go in here and we're gonna go to bulletin board and deliver the goods, the people, the slaves. Now, it's very unfortunate that I had to resort to this kind of a mission, but you know what? At this point, it's really all about the money, and look at that, 160,000. So yeah, this gave us a little bit of reputation with the cartel, local cartel, and we also got a little bit of money from this as well. So essentially, this is the missions that you can try to do if you're really short of money. Basically here, you just have to be really fast. And unfortunately, no other mission pays as much and is as easy as this one I just finished. The closest one that I see is basically retrieving artwork somewhere from a destroyed ship in space, and it pays 4 times less actually. Another delivery mission right here only pays 6,000 credits. And the other missions are basically kill missions, kill quests. So all in all, I think the newly added surface missions definitely make things a little bit easier than before. Like, you can actually see the comparison. This is for the regular Elite Dangerous, and this is for Elite Dangerous Horizons. Overall, the payoff is much higher for the surface missions than it is for the space missions. So it's definitely worth getting it if you were thinking about it and if you just want to get more money quicker. But of course, this game is not for everyone. So if you're not enjoying relatively realistic space missions and relatively realistic space battles and a really complex space game, then this might not be for you. But anyway, so hopefully you enjoyed this video. This was basically to show you that you can make a quick buck doing illegal things in this game, and sometimes it does pay off. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Game you later, and bye bye.